Hello everyone, my name is Oliver. Today I'm going to tell you a story about God speak to Abraham. Sarah the Great ruled over the many cities in Mesopotamia. One of the cities in Sargon's empire was called Ur, and a very important man lived in the city of Ur. His name was Abram. The book of Genesis and the Bible tell us about Abraham. Long ago, Abraham lived with his father Terah in the city of Ur. He helped his father to run his business. Terah is a merchant. He brought and sold copper, gold, purple, and scarlet cloth, cinnamon, and salt. He grew rich buying and selling in Ur. Terah should have been happy. Ur was a perfect place for the merchant to live. The city was built right on the banks of the Euphrates River, so that traders would sail right to the city with their goods. But Terah lived in difficult times. After Sargon's death, his empire had fallen apart. The kings of the cities around Ur were fighting with each other. Tribes of what people called Gatians were invading the land between the rivers. If Ur was attacked, the city might be burned. Terah could lose all his riches in the war. Terah worried and worried. He asked the ancient Mesopotamian gods what he should do. He made extra sacrifice to the moon god, the special god of the city of Ur. He went up to Ur's largest ziggurat and asked the moon god to protect him from evil. Ziggurats were special pyramids built with steps on the sides so that pyramids would go up to the top and sacrifice to the gods. Finally, Terah decided that he would take his family to leave Ur. He took Abram's and Abram's wife Sarai with him and set off to find a better place to live. They traveled along the banks of the Euphrates River, looked for the city to settle in. When they arrived at the city of Haran, up in the north of Mesopotamia, Terah liked what he saw. Haran was a rich city where people came to trade, and the people of Haran also worshipped the moon god, so Terah felt right at home. Terah and Abraham and Sarai settled into Haran. Terah started to work at the merchant again. Abram took care of the sheep, goats, and cows that Terah bought with all the money he earned. The whole family was doing well. But Terah was an old man, and after several years in Haran, he died. Then Abram became the head of the family. One night after Terah's funeral, Abraham walked out for a walk in the dark. He leaned his arms on the fence surrounding his flocks and listened to the noise of sheep and goats. He wondered whether he should keep up farming or whether he should become a merchant like his father. Maybe he should go back to Ur, where the rest of his relatives were. He told himself, maybe I will ask the moon god or one of the other gods to tell me what to do. Suddenly he heard a voice say, Abram. He looked around, but he didn't see anyone. Who are you? He said. Are you one of the gods? I am one god, the voice said, and there's no god except for me. What do you want me to do? Abram asked. Leave Haran, God said, and go to the land I will show you. I will give you and your children. I'll make you into a great nation. I'll bless your friends and curse your enemies, and everyone on earth will be blessed because of you. God told Abram to go in Canaan. Abram had never thought about going to Canaan. After all, there were no large trading cities there. There were no rivers. It was far, far away from Mesopotamia. The only civilized place what he knew. Strange, wild tribes live in Canaan. Why would he go there? But Abram decided to do what God told him. He took Sarai, all his servants, and all his sheep, goats, cows, and camels, and all of them left the safe city of Haran and started off into the wilderness. Finally, they arrived in Canaan. When they got there, God appeared to Abram again. I will make an agreement with you. God said to Abram, obey me and worship me. You'll be the father of a whole new nation, and I will give the whole land of Canaan and you and your children and grandchildren. I'm going to change your name from Abram to Abraham, because Abraham means father of many children. And I'm going to change Sarai's name to Sarah, because Sarah means princess. Sarah will be the mother of the whole nation of people. Abraham thought this was very funny because he was an old man, older than your grandparents. He loved and loved at God's promise. How can Sarah and I have children? He asked to God. Nothing is impossible for God. God said. In the next year, Sarah had a baby. When she was at least 90 years old, Abraham and Sarah named her son Isaac, which means laughter, because they had laughed at God. Isaac has a son named Jacob, and then Jacob had sons, 12 of them. These 12 sons all have family of their own. All of these families live in Canaan. Eventually, one of Jacob's sons had a whole tribe of people named after him. The tribe of Judah was named after Jacob's sons, Judah. The tribe of Benjamin was named after his youngest son, Benjamin. These 12 tribes became known as the Nation of Israel, or the Jewish people. Thank you for your attention.